Welcome back to Pet Rants. And when I was a kid, Sonic had black eyes, not green. Today's topic for the rant is fudging first-person shooter games. These games are flubber nugget lap. Why? Most of them are not from the 90s, and everything today is fudging evil. Anyways, FPS games are the only genre in gaming today. This game is an FPS. 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 This game is also an FPS. And this game is also an FPS. See? Everything today is a flippin' flubber nugget first-person shooter. What the duck? Also, back in my day, we used to have awesome games. We had Barney's Hide and Seek, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi the video game, Land Before Time Racing, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Go to the Dentist, some Rugrats game, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Eat a Sandwich, E.T. the video game, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Go to the Groceries, Zelda CDI, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Change Their Gender, Arthur Racing, Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Go to Jail, Action 52, and even Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi Eat Children. Speaking of Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi, why is there no Hi Puffy Yummy Yumi first-person shooter for me to map to? I know the show has been long since cancelled and nobody cares about it anymore, but I need one to map to. Anyways, this has been Ben Rants. I'm gonna stick my Bugs Bunny plushie up my grass.
Oh my gosh, as if 2 commentaries on the same guy wasn't enough already. Now I'm doing a rant on this guy.
Okay, here's what I don't get. If you're acting like as if you don't want to do a video on me, then why the hell are you doing a video on me? I mean, this isn't like, say if you were a nostalgia critic or angry video game nerd or whatever, you're getting paid for this kind of shit. No, you're doing this for free, and you're fucking like you're trying to pretend, oh, you don't want to do this. You obviously want to do this. I mean, come on.
Now before you ask, no, I'm not doing any more commentaries on GuriGorloX. This guy has made me so angry that I just don't want to do a commentary on him anymore. He really knows how to drive someone's patience, and he does terrible rants and terrible commentaries. For example, whenever he does a commentary on a guy who uses a camera to record footage from the internet, he's like, I'm sick of you retards always using your cameras instead of actually downloading the video. Oh, so you must be the grand king of editing. Also, why does recording footage from the internet with your camera matter? If people want to record footage from the internet using their cameras, then let them. You don't have to call them retards just because they don't download the video.
I can't believe you can't understand why why you shouldn't be recording from a camera if you're going to make a commentary. Okay, here's the thing. Recording from a camera, when you're doing something like a commentary, makes you look very unprofessional. It looks really cheap, and it just doesn't look right. I can't believe that you don't understand this, and simply put, you would not be able to survive the commentary community with that kind of attitude.
He also made a rant on a game called Flappy Bird, telling people to stop playing it and to please shut up about it. Excuse me, but who the heck are you to tell people to stop playing a game? If people want to play Flappy Bird, then let them play freaking Flappy Bird. If they like it, good for them.
Well, fuck you, because I think it's a shame that people would much rather play something as brainless as Flappy Bird instead of playing much deeper and intelligent games.
I also hate how he thinks that his opinions should be treated as a fact and that they're somewhat important. Like his video on how the PS4 is better than the Wii U. He says that anybody who does not see that the PS4 is better than the Wii U is an idiot, and Nintendo games only target towards man-children. Really? Not only did you call people that don't agree with you idiots, but you also said that people that like a certain thing that you don't are man-children.
Admittedly, those kind of videos are meant to troll people, and to be perfectly honest, I don't really care if you like Nintendo or not. If you like them, good for you. But guess what? I made those videos purposely to piss off the idiotic man-child Nintendo fans. Keep in mind, not all Nintendo fans are like that. As a matter of fact, I don't even think the majority are like that. At least I hope they're not. But a lot of Nintendo fans, unfortunately, are just really whiny, really elitist, really just massive crybaby people that need to have a wake up call and think, hey, maybe I shouldn't be forcing my opinions down other people's throats. And the point of videos like the PS4 being better than the Wii U and the whole Mega Man is better than Call of Duty, and Sonic is better than Mario. Those kind of videos. The point of those videos is to get back at those kind of people and tell them, hey, you know what? You want to do the same thing to me? Well, I'm going to do the same thing to you. It's meant to teach them a lesson. Tell them that, you know what? See how you like it. See how you like to be told that what you like is inferior to what I like. You know what I'm saying? It's meant to upset those kind of people, because they deserve to be upset for acting like fucking snobbish fucking dickheads. And it's a shame to, the sane Nintendo fans out there, that they have to be put in the same kind of group as people who force their opinions down other people's throats. It really is.
He also made a video called Top 10 Reasons Why League of Legends is Better Than Pokemon. Only 7 of these reasons have nothing to do with League of Legends being better than Pokemon. Pokemon is for kids, says the guy that loves My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. League of Legends has hotter chicks? Well, that's hypocritical, because when Ben the Looney makes a top 10 list of the hottest animated women, you make fun of him.
Now, if Ben Maloney is watching this, I want to let you know that I'm not saying this to insult you. I know that, that video was old and it's not meant to be taken seriously, and, I understand. And I'm not trying to say this to be an asshole or make fun of you again. I'm just saying this to make a point. Anyways, the reason why that video of Ben's, the top 10 hottest animated women, was, ridiculed was, to me, I believe it was because not a lot, but some of the choices that he picked were, well, underage. And, yeah.
Remember in my modern video games rant when I talked about Sony fans that treat Nintendo fans or anything related to Nintendo like crap? Yeah, GuriGorloX is a huge example of that. GuriGorloX seems to be very biased towards Nintendo, and he calls anybody that plays Nintendo games man-children.
Okay, to be fair, I probably might have worded it wrong in my videos. Not all people who play Nintendo games are man-children. It's just that a lot of people who play Nintendo games happen to already be man-children.
He says that Nintendo hurt the video game industry more than they saved it, and that Sony saved the video game industry because without the PS1, 2, or 3, video games would only appeal to man-children that haven't grown up, and the video game industry wouldn't be as popular as it is today. To me, this is just stupid, because him saying that Sony saving the gaming industry is a fact is just retarded. Nintendo saving the gaming industry is a fact because it actually happened. Him saying that Sony saved it is an opinion. Think of it this way. If Nintendo hadn't saved the video game industry, people would still be bored of video games, consoles wouldn't be doing very well, franchises like Sonic the Hedgehog wouldn't exist, and video games would just be a thing of the past, and nobody would care about them anymore, and kids today won't even know what a video game is.
on some level, you're kinda right. On the other hand, you are completely wrong. For one thing, I will say that, yeah, PlayStation never really saved the entire video game industry. But that's because the video game industry was never really needed to be saved to begin with. And you wanna know why? Before Nintendo came out, there was already PC gaming. Arcades were still doing fairly well. And even then, you know, the 2600 and, you know, the other consoles were still around. And I bet that, you know, anyone could have came in and quote-unquote saved the video game industry. The thing is that Nintendo didn't really save anything. They didn't really innovate it for any reason. They came in at the right place at the right time, and because of that, people are already wanting to suck their dicks. I mean, simply put, I feel that Nintendo does not deserve the praise they get. I understand that they were really popular back in the day, but to me, it's once again just one of those things where they just came at the right place at the right time. There were games that were before Mario and Zelda that were just like them, and honestly, the thing is that Nintendo was actually really fucked up back then.
Let's move on to his video on why Call of Duty is better than Mega Man. He says that Mega Man is an abomination. Oh really? If Mega Man is a quote-unquote abomination, why do you use Heat Man from Mega Man as your avatar in some of your commentaries?
Actually, I did used to like Mega Man, but the fanbase was so fucking shitty, I completely lost all interest in the fucking franchise. A terrible fanbase can really ruin your interest in anything.
Now that I got his rants covered, allow me to explain how GuriGorloX is a huge troll. GuriGorloX once made a video called Commentary on Mario to Plumber, but then when you click on it, all you have is a very terribly drawn picture of Heat Man from Mega Man and the song Never Gonna Give You Up. He rickrolled you.
Oh no, I rickrolled. I have to go to hell now because I just fucking rickrolled.
Another video that he made was entitled Tribute to Blackbuster Comedy, but all you got was Sonic picking up his middle finger with the song Never Gonna Give You Up. You know, I might not be the best YouTuber in the world, but at least I let people have their own thoughts and opinions. At least I don't see my opinions as facts. At least I don't call people idiots for not agreeing with me. At least I don't judge people by what video game company they like. And at least I don't trick people into clicking my videos. Now that I got that out of the way, let me just show you a comment that somebody left on GuriGorloX's channel. It's sad to see a once decent YouTube channel go down the drain and become one of the biggest trolls on YouTube. I hope you're proud of yourself, GuriGorloX, because all the crap that you do now just made you lose a fan.
Oh no, I just lost 1 subscriber! Oh no, how horrible! Maybe I might have lost 5. Oh no, wow, I'm just so fucking sad. So the moral of the story is that Ed, Ed, and Eddy is an awesome show. See you in hell.
The Fox 5 Weather app.
Fuck that ad. And what the fuck did that have to do with the actual video itself exactly? This intro is way too fucking long, so I'm gonna skip this shit.
Welcome back to Ben Salutes.
So wait, rather than actually waiting for Ben to make another video that actually has flaws in it, you're so impatient that you're going to make a commentary on one of his salutes where all he does is praise a show without any really dumb moments at all in it.
Adults do now.
Magic's magic! Boo!
Oh yeah, really funny there. Rather than actually attempting to make a joke, you're just gonna use a fucking media clip. Yep, that's definitely good writing.
The Simpsons. Woo! Yeah, woo!
Get a fucking audio clip. Why?
So he can be unoriginal?
Just hearing that title alone is enough to make people cheer.
Well, certainly not now.
Having a fucking opinion? What's that?
One of the biggest staples of American culture. So, I'll make a nice salute that gives this amazing show its dues. Get ready to start seeing things in yellow.
Of all the jokes you could have possibly made, you could have been original and, I don't know, said something yourself, but no, instead you use a fucking nostalgia critic clip.
I'm just going to start praising the ever-loving donuts out of it. Donuts.
This isn't funny!
Wow, could you please stop using media clips? For the love of God, try to be actually original and actually say something your fucking self, you lazy prick.
The Simpsons great is the characters. We'll start with everybody's favorite character and mine, Homer Simpson.
Yeah, sure, screw all the other characters. Everyone thinks that Homer is their favorite. He's not being serious, you fucking dipshit. He's just making a generalization. My god, how fucking retarded are you? Saying that Metal Man is everyone's favorite robot master, or that Rainbow Dash is everyone's favorite pony, or that this piece of overrated pile of dog shit is everyone's favorite game. Wow, you certainly are an internet tough guy, aren't you? Or even that Bubbles is everyone's favorite Powerpuff Girl. Wait a minute. Yeah, sure, and you give Ben shit for making shitty jokes. Though, on the plus side, at least this isn't a media clip.
Marge Simpson. Marge is not the blank character that everybody claims she is.
Alright, true, but she is kind of a nag.
She's the mom of the family.
Please, explain, why exactly is Marge a nag to you? What, are you really not going to fucking explain, you lazy asshole?
How Marge
Ben,
hasn't gone insane
you're
after all the
shallow.
stuff she goes through.
That comment was so ham-fisted it hurt me.
Then, there's the reason this show became popular, Bart Simpson.
Skipping because he doesn't really say anything because he's too fucking uncreative to say anything.
Second favorite character of the show, Lisa Simpson. Lisa is also a character that doesn't get a lot of praise from fans.
Because
but
she's
I beg to
annoying.
differ.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy liking Lisa? And also, by the way, elaborate on why you think she's annoying.
Tyrion is really intelligent, and she's a Buddhist.
And also a bitch.
You, sir, are a baboon! Yes, you! Baboon, 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 baboon!
I don't think you realize what you're saying.
Baboon!
Yeah, screw actually doing your research on the goddamn episode and seeing why she yelled at Homer. Nope. Instead, half-assed throughout the fucking giving a reason why you think she's an asshole.
Bad intentions.
And that joke wasn't funny. Neither is your joke. At least Ben tries to make jokes, unlike you where you use media clips.
So developed that you can make a spin-off shows for every single one of them.
You sure about that? You sure every single character in this show is developed? So tell me then, what specific characters in this show do you think are not that developed? Because if you don't bring them up, honestly, your point is invalid.
Few characters Lisa could bond with, and now he was gone. Well, that's depressing.
Well, you certainly don't sound depressed. Seriously though, you could at least try to act like you're depressed. Probably the only good point in this entire video.
Claim that the show has dropped in quality as the years have gone on. They claim it isn't funny anymore, the characters are becoming unlikable, and it's starting to repeat itself.
All of which is true. Oh my god, let this poor guy have a fucking opinion, you dumbass.
So, I'll give my stance on this. Call me the craziest person ever, but I don't think the show is as bad now as many claim it is. I mean, sure, the newer episodes aren't as funny as the older ones, but I don't think they're that bad. That's probably why people don't like the newer ones, because they compare them to the older ones.
How does that irony taste, Ben? As much as I'd hate giving Ben credit, at least for once, he is not being a nostalgia tard. So, yeah, shut the fuck up.
Time for that special tribute to the supporting characters of The Simpsons. 1, 2, 3. Do 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 do. There's Krusty and Itchy and Scratchy too. Sideshow Mel and Ned Flanders is one godly guy.
This part of the video, right here, is the very definition of lost opportunity.
And he asks Girly. Now Moses runs a tavern.
Oh yeah, sure, really original joke there.
I'm Ben, and I'm signing out. I'm gonna go pitch a Simpsons musical.
Oh boy, another overused media clip. Yeah, I know. Even though I was commentating on myself, I pretty much acted like this was a completely different person who made the video. But anyways, getting to the point, this is quite possibly the worst video I have ever made in my entire YouTube career. It's completely unfunny. The media clips are beyond just stupid and retarded. And just the fact that out of all the Ben videos I could have possibly made a commentary on, I picked one that obviously wasn't really that terrible to begin with. Again, I am ashamed of myself for how bad this video was. It's fucking horrible. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go cut myself in shame.